Therefore, since we've been surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Well, when Christian stepped out of the valley, he found himself on a small ascent, and from it he could see the whole land before him. And there, far away, he saw a man running away from him as fast as he could. And cupping his hands to his mouth, he called out to him. But to Christian's surprise, the man didn't turn. In fact, he seemed to run away even faster. So Christian struggled to catch up with him. And when he did, he recognized him. It was Faithful, his former neighbor from the city of destruction. So when Christian caught up to his friend, Faithful reached out a friendly hand. And these two brothers walked on together. And as they did, well, they spoke of their journeys. Christian was amazed. He was amazed to think of all the things that had happened to them. And how good the owner of that land had been to them. How many times had each of them almost turned back? And each time, there was a moment of grace to save them. And now, good friend, Christian said, we go on together. And so they did. It wasn't long before they saw someone else familiar coming down the path. It was Evangelist. Well, you know Christian, he's so excited to see Evangelist. He runs up to him and he throws his arms around his neck. Well met, he said, well met. Peace to you, dearly beloved, he said. And to you also, he said, turning to Faithful. Welcome to our company, said Faithful. As to that, we shall see how welcome the news I bring may be. But first, tell me how it's been with you since our last parting. Christian and Hopeful laughed. So many things had happened to them. Where should they even start? Start at the cross, he said. And so they did, leaving out nothing that had occurred. And so at last, Christian said, we've arrived at this place. All of our trials are all behind us. And that pleasant town is before us on the way to the celestial city. Evangelist sighed and he said, that town is indeed before you on the way to the celestial city, he said. But it's not what you suspect. But you have both done well. You see the crown before you. You've run hard for it. But even if others seem to be falling away, remember that your race is not over. Your race